I'm taking E30. Okay, and today we're starting off with the 86.
You mean One of the first things we're gonna do is change the starter for the 86, and also we need to get it onto the lift to check all the suspension in it, because Sam said that it was steering wobbly to the left, to the right, very wobbly, and something is not yes with it.
Basically, it will be the first time when the 86 is on the lift and we can have a proper look underneath it. What we find there?
The one thing I'm a bit worried about is this. As you can see, there's a bit of orangeness coming around this area, and the side skirt here is covering it.
Yeah.
I don't want to kind of take it off, but I think we should take it off to see the damage. Yeah. Let's get a lift.
Let's get Okay, let's do the first look underneath the 86. Okay, so the car used to be, at least this part used to be purple. The coilovers, there are some. They are blue. Some blue coilovers. Yeah, and that's the starter that we're gonna have to replace. Frame,
Could be better, could be worse. Not bad.
it's a bit bent here. Floor. Old Toyota, pretty much. The rear of the car, not great, not terrible.
I would say 3.6 stars.
Oh, the spring is in the air. Oh, so the back suspension is actually not coilovers. It's, was that Bilstein?
No idea.
Looks like Bilstein. Koni.
Not
Not great, not terrible, I would say.
I don't see any major issues, to be honest. It's good.
There's some shiny parts here. Yeah.
I can feel some looseness.
Yeah, that's the loose that I was feeling probably.
Okay.
Check the other wheel. Yeah, here. You also see some braided brake lines. So it looks like someone took care of this car a bit. This all was very flashy, like probably a couple years ago. It was nice red adapters, blue coilovers, yellow brake lines.
For now, it just reminds me a bit, in a way, of our E30 at some point, because you can see that this car was made into like a drift car, like a budget, good
Street
drift car. And then when the electric started getting worse, the guy was like, it's a drift car, I don't need electric.
Yeah, one of the previous 28 owners in Ireland.
Yeah. Or all of them.
Or all of them, yeah. Still good that the chassis, the floor, the actual rails and everything looks, you know, a bit rusty from outside, but there's no major holes and there's no major rust. Yeah, it look like a surface rust. You never know what's under. Better not touch it.
I mean, we lifted the car and it didn't crack a single time, so
that's true.
Really good.
Because we lifted properly with the actual floor. Okay, now we're gonna take out the wheels and see what's under the wheels, see the brakes, see the suspension. And yeah, just slowly move on with checking all the car to make sure it's fine, and if it's not fine, just to make a list of the parts that we need to replace. Okay, so we found a bit of loose in the front right suspension. There's a bit of play here between the shock and angle adapter, so what we're gonna try to do is take it apart and see where is the loose. there's always this one bolt that just doesn't want to go. So we had to remove the whole shock, and I'm gonna try here. Idziesz, nie? As predicted, one last bolt just got rounded, which means I need to drill through the whole thing, destroy the bolt, and 5-minute job just turned into probably a half a day job. Okay, I think we broke the driller.
I'm not sure, but I think it's not supposed to be smoking like that. I think you should unplug that.
You think?
Yes, definitely.
For safety?
Well, safety is breaking your enjoyment, but you cannot enjoy everything in your life.
We have a rounded bolt. We have broken driller.
And also, today is the second day of Christmas, so nothing will be open to buy a new tool. Okay, so while Sam is doing things with the 86 suspension, I have a mission. So, as you may or may not know, we went to street drifting with E30, and there was a tiny bit of a crash, as you can see. And yeah, the door is kind of very much bent, so I need to fix that. So luckily the door is mounted on my hopes and dreams. Yeah, I think all I need to do is just kick this out, and that should pretty much fix the issue. Let's see. It's getting better. So the job with the leg actually made it pretty decent. It still has some not straight lines and a little bend here, but overall, if you come especially from, I would say, 2 meters, it's actually looking pretty decent. I'm happy with the result. It's way better. Let's go back to the garage. Okay, what's your update?
I give up.
You give up?
I tried drilling, I tried cutting, I tried welding. Pretty much, I think we need to just order new coilovers and new adapters. I'm just eating a cake.
I hope the cake is good at least.
Cake is good, yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, next day. And we needed a hero to help us with this. This thing is out, finally. Took some work, but it's good news because the 86 is gonna be back on the wheels today. I'm still gonna order some BC Racing coilovers and some new parts, but for now we're just gonna put these back so the car can drive. Okay, the 86 is out, and we are back with the body kit. Marek, what you doing? Marek is sanding the body panels, and what I'm gonna do is try to fix this bumper. As you can see, it has those holes. Someone clearly needed some cold air on his car, the previous owner of this bumper, but we don't like these holes. So what I'm gonna do is
pretty.
I'm gonna place a layer of fiberglass from inside here. We're gonna mix fiberglass and a polyester resin. And then when it's dry from the front, we're gonna use good old body filler to firstly fill up the holes and then even the surface so it's nice and flat.
It's gonna be like this basically.
Yeah. Let's get it. Marek, what are you gonna be doing?
Leave your guesses in the comments. What is Marek doing today?
Let's go. Okay, so this is gonna take a while to dry. It's already dark outside. We didn't do much today, but I'm just gonna let it dry and I'll be back tomorrow. And you? You stay?
I'm staying to finish and then...
Don't say it. Don't flex.
Then just going home.
Yes. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. This is how the bumper looks after my job yesterday. There is a lot of epoxy resin on the top because the bumper was lying upside down when I was covering the holes from the inside. So what I'm gonna do now is take the sandpaper and sand down the front of the bumper so it's all nice and even. Hey, it's not good, man. Okay. Okay, so what I did is sanded down front of the bumper, and all the holes we're now gonna fill up with a body filler with fiber. Okay, so the body filler with fiber is dry. And now I'm gonna sand it down and put another layer of body filler, now a bit wider, so it covers the whole front. And in the meantime, Adam finished with the strut towers, and we started working on the reinforcements on an A-pillar. Dobra. Okay, we have next day, and there is a package coming here, quite a large package. So we are getting ready to take it out of a van, or actually a truck, big truck. Let's see how it goes. Big thing, big garage upgrade. HDS górą to wyciągnie. What you're about to see is very sketchy. Don't try this at home. Stop! 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 Okay, at some point I thought that we are not gonna make it, but somehow with some Polish engineering we got the bad boy here. I don't know if on the video you can see how big this thing is. It's 1.5 ton, and obviously it's a car lift. It's a second car lift for the garage. It's one of those nice ones that you can drive on with a car and raise it and then put another car under it. This is gonna help us save some space in the garage, because as you probably see, some cars have to be outside because there's limited space inside. For now we're gonna leave it. There's gonna be a guy coming and installing this properly from the company that we get it from, and we get it from Redat. Redat is a Polish company. They have a lot of equipment for the garages, workshops and stuff like this, and they were kind enough to support us in what we do. Still kind of hard to believe for me that, you know, the stuff we do, it's appreciated by some like proper companies, and yeah, Redat's one of them. I think we're gonna install it on the next episode. For now we just need to move it because at the moment it's just in the middle of everything. Look who just arrived.
It may look like I am on holiday and it's warm in here, but it's all because it was sunny until the moment I came into our city, and also my heating is broken, so it's blasting on full heat the whole time.
Is it?
Yes.
Marek was on the mission to bring one more part for the Skyline, and here it is.
As always, it's super disgustingly dirty, moldy, and full of spiders.
Nice.
Exactly like we like. There you go.
So, as you know, the Skyline is right-hand drive, and it's very hard to get any right-hand drive interior parts in Poland. Not really possible to find the Skyline Dash, so I decided to go with S13 Dash. We found a friend that has one, so Marek just picked it up. I have no idea if it's gonna fit in a car, but let's find out.
Listen, with enough engineering, anything can fit anywhere.
Man, after the engineering we did today...
With this, we can fit this in 2 minutes.
Okay, Adam is now welding the seat rails. Good morning. Yesterday it took a bit longer than expected to do the seat rail, so at the end of the day we pushed the car to the next garage where we're gonna paint it, but it got super late and we got very tired yesterday, so we decided that it's a better idea to just go sleep and put the primer on today. And this is exactly what we're gonna do now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put one layer of epoxy primer for all the bare metal things, like a roll cage and everywhere on the body that you can see bare metal. And then we're gonna put a couple layers of acrylic primer, so it's all prepared for actual painting later. So the bottom of the car, everything is nice and clean. All the weldings are sealed, and yeah, should be all good. And as you probably know, the whole painting process is very dusty, dirty, and I'm not gonna film the rest of it. The next thing you will see is the final result of the car being painted in primer. Good morning, we have next day, next morning, and today actually is the last day of the year, 2023, and we came here to the mountains to celebrate New Year's Eve. I took the 86 with us, and I want to end this video with the plans for next year, but not the plans for the channel or for what we're gonna do, the plans for the car. Because since we bought the car, and the video where we bought the car in Ireland, took it back home, it's over 500,000 views now in 2 weeks, and I know people want to know what's the plan for this car, what are we gonna do with it, so I'm gonna tell you now. My plan for the first year is to not really touch it. I mean, of course I would fix all the little issues, all the little things that needs to be changed to drive it, but for the first year I want to enjoy it. I want to drive this car, kinda live the dream that I was always dreaming about. And then I think next winter we're gonna take this car to the garage, properly rebuild it, get rid of all the rust, repaint it, bring it back to the original Panda colors, although I really like the shape it's in right now, and that's the plan for this car for the next year. And I think this would be it. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. I hope you enjoyed the whole year with us, the whole lots of crazy adventures, the traveling, the good, the bad, drifting, cars, friendship. And I want to thank you for supporting us, for commenting, for subscribing. Thank you for this year. It was probably the best year of my life. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next year.